So guys, it's been an absolutely crazy week in the world of cryptocurrency. I'm actually going to a party later on with my friends, so I thought I would kind of tie up some of the stories that I've been reading over the last few days because I've not did videos about it. So I've got some news stories here and I just want to talk about them in this video. One of the biggest ones was Verge, and I did a video earlier this week and I talked about how you might want to mine Verge because the price was going up, but I said to watch the price because some people said it could crash. Well, that wasn't what happened. Well, it did crash, but the problem was it was a clusterfuck. That's the best way to put it. There's a post on Reddit and it kind of sums it up. Back in November, McAfee starts tweeting about Verge. Hype starts building up. Verge has raised protocol update. So basically what happened was there was a few days ago and Verge got hacked and someone got, like, you know, they used that and exploiting the code and they got like more than 51% of the network and they were able to mine, you know, lots of coins. The developer pushed a fix and said everything was fine, but it wasn't, and the hacker was still mining free Verge or XVG. The developer pushed another fix, but what they didn't know was the developer actually pushed a hard fork of the coin, and he says he didn't know it was a hard fork. And yeah, after that, they're still trying to fix it all. Now, I don't know where it's sitting just now. I've been trying to look at the latest news about it. They're still trying to sort this in the background. But so basically, it was hacked. They tried to fix it, didn't work. Hacked again, or still hacked. And they actually hard forked it by accident, which is just mind-boggling. But the thing that's even more mind-boggling is the fact that, well, the price hasn't dropped that much. The price is still sitting like at 6.3 cents. 925 satoshis. In fact, you know, over the last day or so, the prices actually went back up. I just thought, you know, when a developer hard forks a coin by accident, you'd think the price would go down, but it hasn't. I can't work that out. So I don't know if people know something I don't, but it's a little bit mind-boggling that, you know, the coin was hacked. The developers say they fixed it and they didn't. They've hard forked it by accident and they're still trying to sort it all out in the background, and the prices actually went up. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I was reading today about Coinbase. Coinbase are doing what they call it. They're calling it Coinbase Ventures, and it's for promising coins that they think will do well. Coinbase seem to they're trying to get into this kind of more from the investment side of things, but they keep teasing these announcements. I've kind of lost interest, if I'm honest, but they keep saying that they're going to, you know, we've got big announcements, and then they announce things like this. But it's like it looks like some sort of kind of venture capitalist kind of program for new coins. Don't know how that's going to work out, but there's an announcement about it. Now, the other thing I talked about this week was Monero, and I talked about Monero Zero. Now, I said Monero Zero. Initially, I said it was XMO, but that isn't the case. Here's the thing. The article here in Bitcoin Magazine, it says Monero, the original Monero, not the one they're calling original, but Monero has hard forked to version 12 of its protocol. Now, here's the thing. There isn't just one fork of Monero now, you know, because of a result of this. There's four. There's 4 forks of Monero. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. So there's 4 different groups of people saying that they're continuing on Monero. I don't know if these people are just annoyed because they've bought ASIC mining machines, but there is Monero Classic, Monero Zero, which is XMZ, Monero Original, XM0 or XMO, and a second project by the name Monero Classic, XMC. So you've got, is that 2 Monero Classics? So there's Monero Classic, Monero Zero, Monero Original, and a second project also called Monero Classic, and they've, you know, got different logos and all that. This is really, really confusing, and just to, you know, you've got 2 called Classic, 1 called Original. The one called Monero Zero, the one called Monero Zero actually has on its website the original Monero. This is so bloody confusing. But I mean, I actually got XMO. I sent my Monero to hit BDC. I didn't have much Monero, but I got like it worked out like $15 worth of XMO, and I bought some Digibyte, so I made a little bit of money from the fork. But I don't like that's you know, I don't like that that's happening. I do think there's a lot of people unhappy about it forking, but 4 forks, this is ridiculous. 4 forks, it's just ridiculous, and all these forks are continuing on version 11 of the Monero protocol. This is insane. This is insane. I'm seeing a problem with this a lot, actually, though, guys. You know, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, when new forks come out or new coins come out, they're really rushed. You know, some of them don't even have a website. It's just on GitHub or whatever. There's no roadmap. There's no long-term plan. It's just, you know, let's do this quickly. And, you know, it's one of those things. I'm not saying a good project couldn't start that way, but I've got more faith in projects that, you know, sit back for a while and do more research and do more development. Now, the other thing that I was reading about today was that the Ethereum core developers have decided not to emergency hard fork Ethereum over ASIC machines. So there's a comment here that said that the developer says we can easily change something about ethash. It wouldn't be a long-term fix, but it would allow us to kick the current ASIC machines from the network for quite some time. That would give us enough time to find a new permanent solution to kick ASICs or implement proof of stake. I believe that the current ASICs are not programmable. So there's Ethereum ASIC machines coming out and ethash ASIC miners, and they were thinking about hard forking it. That's what everyone thought they were going to do, but it looks like what they're going to do is try and just, I don't know if they're going to tweak the algorithm or tweak something in the code that's going to stop those machines from doing that. And you know, it's not a long-term solution, but this will give them more time to figure out what they're going to do long-term. I think that's good. I would say that's better than a hard fork right now. I think that's better that they take a step back and give themselves, you know, some room to figure out what's the best thing for them to do forward. Because if they just hard forked quickly, like you did with Monero, you know, Monero took the kind of hard route and said, no, we're hard forking, and now we've got 4 forks, and Ethereum has said, no, we're going to change some things and give us a little bit of time. So we'll see what happens. I'll link to these stories down below, that, you know, the links that I've got here in my laptop here. I'll link to them all below. But I'd love to hear your views on this. It's been a little bit of a crazy week in cryptocurrency. A little bit mad, and it's been hard to follow it all. So, I mean, I don't even know if what I'm saying about Verge or Ethereum is outdated now, because things have been changing so quickly. So, yeah, it's been an absolute crazy week in cryptocurrency. I've not even touched upon some of the other stories that I read about, but there's just so many things going on. So thanks for watching, guys. Please let me know what you think about all of this, and if I don't do another video tonight or tomorrow, have an absolutely fantastic weekend, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care.